Hi boys and girls, welcome back. It's nice to see you again. We're gonna make origami together today. We're gonna make this cute little bunny face. I have it on top of another origami form that you'll learn how to make when you're a little bit older. This is called the inflatable box. You'll learn how to do that in 5th grade. Today we're gonna make the bunny face. So I wanna show you how to do this step by step. What you're going to need is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. This is a printer sized piece of paper. It's the same size that most of your homework comes on, or a piece of mail that you get that you can recycle. You also need something to draw with and a pair of scissors if you have it, but if you don't have a pair of scissors, that's okay because we can tear the paper. Most origami starts off with a square, so we have to turn this rectangular piece of paper into a square before we get started. So I'm going to show you how to do that first. You may remember how to do that already, but I'm going to review that with you, so why don't you come in a little bit closer. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a corner and I'm going to bring it over to the side, and I'm going to line up this edge over here to make a triangle shape. And when you're folding origami, you have to be very accurate. Accurate is a fancy word for neat, or precise is another word you could use. And once you have that lined up very carefully, then I'm going to slide all that paper into the fold, and then I'm going to crease it. Now this extra rectangular piece here is the piece I need to remove. If I put my hand and arm over that piece, you'll see that I have a triangle here, and if I open it up, I'll have a perfect square. So I need to remove this. So if you have scissors, you can cut right along the edge of the triangle here. If you don't have scissors, what you're going to do is you're going to fold this extra piece down and crease it. And I like to fold it both ways, crease it again, and really get the ends. And then carefully start to tear it. The middle is usually pretty easy to tear. It's the ends where you have to be extra careful. So I go slowly when I get to the end here. So I don't need this piece any longer. I'm going to put that off to the side. So now I have my square. Now if you're using a scrap piece of paper and it has something on the other side, you want to make sure that that's hidden. Let me show you this example. I was using a scrap earlier and it had something on it. So you want to make sure that that's on the inside and it's hidden if it has something on it. So since this piece doesn't have anything on it, it doesn't really matter which way I fold it. So I'm going to fold that back in half so that I have a triangle. The next step is I'm going to put the long edge closest to me, and I'm going to take the very top point and I'm going to fold it down just a little bit. Next, I'm going to take that long edge and I'm going to fold it upward about 1 inch. I have to use 2 hands to do this part. And you can use your thumb to measure. Your thumb's about 1 inch wide, so if I lay my thumb there, I can see that's about as wide as I need. So I'm using 2 hands and then I'm creasing that. This will eventually make the bunny's ears. So if I turn this here so you can see, this edge here will be folded up eventually to make the bunny rabbit's ears. The next step is I'm going to fold this form in half. I'm going to try to line that up carefully and get my finger in there so it folds neatly. And then crease it well, and then I'm going to open it back up. That's called a preparation fold. When you fold something and then unfold it so that you have a line, that's called a preparation fold. So now that line is going to show us where to fold our next step. So the next step is to fold our ears in towards that center line. So I'm gonna start on the left. I'm gonna take this corner. I'm gonna hold it in the middle with my other hand, and I'm gonna fold this corner up, and I'm gonna line this edge up on that center line. The ears will stick up at the top. So I'll show you that again. So this is before, and this is after. Once I have it lined up on that center line, that's actually the line of symmetry, and I think you learn about that in 2nd grade with your classroom teacher. Now I'm going to do the right side, the same exact thing. I'm going to take the right side, I'm going to fold it up right along that line of symmetry. This bottom edge is going to line up and meet up with the left side. And if there's a little space there, that's okay. Once I have it lined up, I'll crease it. And then I'm ready to turn it over to the front. So my bunny's face is just about finished. The only thing I have to do now is fold the chin under to make it flat instead of pointy. So you can do that from the front if you want to. It's a little bit tricky to do it from the front. It's actually easier if you turn it back over and use 2 hands and do it from the back. Now this paper is pretty thick now, so you really have to go over that fold quite a bit and press it hard. So now I have my bunny's face. Now I can decorate it. So if you have different colors, you can use maybe pink for the nose or whatever color you'd like, or you can use all black, it's up to you. I used pink for the nose. I made sort of an upside down triangle shape with rounded corners instead of really pointy ones. So it's sort of a V shape with a line on top. Then I filled that in. If you want, you can leave a little oval shape for a highlight. Instead of coloring it all in, you can leave a little space not colored in. So that's the nose. And then you can make a little mouth like that, or you can make a letter J, and then a backwards J. Give him some whiskers, little eyes, 2 circles, and then you can put a little highlight in there by making a circle, leaving the paper not colored in inside of that circle for the highlight. And on this example, I have 2 circles. You can make that 1 or 2 highlights in the eye, and that's the reflection where the light is shining. Maybe little eyebrows, and there is your cute little bunny rabbit. Well, I hope you had fun, boys and girls. I will see you very soon, and until then, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.